Are you looking to flee California and you really aren't sure where to go, but you hear Idaho is a good place to go? Well, I want to tell you a little bit about why I left California to come to Idaho Falls. Stay tuned in this video.
So a big thing about Idaho Falls that you have to get used to is the drivers. When I moved from California to here, it was a big culture shock. The big thing is that Californians are very, and I wouldn't say like in a bad way, but they're kind of aggressive in a sense that they really know how to merge into traffic because there's a lot of traffic. And out here, you know, there's a lot of podunk towns where you're just driving down and you won't see a car for at least 10 minutes, you know, like you got to get used to that side of it. But the other big thing is that, you know, you have to be patient out here in Idaho. Drivers are not going to be very fast. They're not going to immediately accelerate out of a stop sign or a stoplight. And so, you know, I was a little bit hard at first, but, you know, once you get used to it, you kind of start to enjoy the fact that you can look around and look at everything and not have to be so concerned about the car in front of you or getting to your next spot because you're not rushing through rush hour traffic all the time. And so I really love it about that, and honestly, I'd come back every time for that reason. Also, the thing that happened when I first moved to Idaho Falls was really kind of hard for me. I moved in the middle of winter, and if you know anything about Idaho, it is known for its cold winters. And so I moved out here, I had to move everything in the snow, not ideal at all. I don't recommend moving to Idaho Falls in the winter, it's terrible. But know that Idaho Falls is a beautiful place to be during the summer. The temperatures are amazing, and that's really what drew me to Idaho Falls from Sacramento, because I am used to hot weather all summer long, and it's like no one wants to go outside. The AC has to be blasting all the time, and all those things cause you to not want to go outside. But out here, everyone loves the summer, and it's amazing. And that's one of the things a big draw for me for coming to Idaho Falls. So I moved to Idaho Falls about 12 years ago, and it was a pretty unique experience. I came from California, and the reason I moved out of California is because of a lot of reasons. I mean, between the economy, the cost of living, it's really hard to live in California. And Idaho was really affordable at the time when I came here. And not to mention the fact that, you know, I always liked small towns. I grew up in a small town of 2,000 to 3,000 people. And Idaho Falls has that feel. Even though it's 60,000 people, it still feels like that. So Idaho Falls is really unique in a lot of ways because you get country life, you get the city life, and pretty much everything around you is really beautiful. You got lakes, you got places to fish, and it really drew me to Idaho Falls because of those things. I mean, I'm a big fisherman. I like doing anything outdoorsy. I like hikes, I like camping. And Idaho has a lot of those things to offer you. So that really makes it an ideal place for anyone who's looking for an adventure. You're asking, why does California come here and why do you stay? And there's a lot of reasons. I mean, I talked about the bad weather, and there's also the good weather, you know that, and the area, and there's all that draw. And yes, California has those benefits when it comes to all of the hikes and the fishing and everything else, but the big thing for me is I ended up getting married to a local, and that'll keep you here every time pretty much, because naturally everyone that wants to have family around has to stay. And so now I have 4 kids here, and it's been great for us, but realize that, you know, Idaho has a lot of amenities, and the family life and the family lifestyle, you get this intertwined community where local businesses are very plentiful. People in general are very kind, and they go out of their way for you. And that really would draw anyone, I think, that's looking for a little bit less, you know, city life, you know, into an area where people are really caring and know your name and know what you're about. And so if you're looking to move to Idaho Falls, if you have any questions about what I also did to move here and how I started everything, you can reach me at underneath the bio below, and I look forward to talking to you, and we'll see you next time in Living in Idaho Falls.